What's up, guys? Welcome back. Father's Day is right around the corner, and what better way to celebrate than with some beautiful lobster tails? And that's the recipe I'll be showing you guys today. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell and enable notifications as well. Alright guys, this episode is sponsored by HelloFresh. With our schedules becoming more and more busy, I love the convenience of HelloFresh. The average grocery store trip takes around 41 minutes, and trust me guys, I know this because I live in there. With HelloFresh, you can skip some of these trips to the grocery store and get everything you need to make chef-curated meals delivered right to your door. HelloFresh makes living healthier easy with many low-carb, carb-smart, vegetarian, even pescatarian options. Plus, every recipe is packed with fresh produce sourced directly from farmers. The other thing I love about these meals is HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients mean way less prep time for you and way less wasted food. No matter what's going on in the world, everyone has to eat. That's why HelloFresh is here to make eating better, easier. No grocery stores, no stressful meal planning, just everything you need to prepare delicious meals delivered right to your doorstep. And I want you guys to try 14 free meals. Go to HelloFresh.com, use the code MrMakeItHappen14 and get 14 free meals. That's HelloFresh.com, code word MrMakeItHappen14 and enjoy 14 free meals. Alright, enough eating on the job. Let's get back to these lobster tails. Here we have some butter, some fresh garlic, lemon, some parsley, some beautiful lobster tails, a little all-purpose seasoning, and some smoked paprika. And of course, guys, you can't forget about this Old Bay. If you don't have Old Bay or can't find it at your local grocery store, use whatever your favorite Cajun or Creole seasoning is. That'll work just fine. Break out your knife and finely dice up the parsley. We want it to be nice small pieces, so chop it up nice and fine. Next, we're going to melt our butter. We're going to use a full stick of butter here, and we're going to grate our garlic into that butter. You can also use garlic paste or minced garlic as well. Going in with the Old Bay and the parsley. Working over a medium heat here. We just want to slowly melt that butter and incorporate all of these fantastic flavors. This is going to be brushed on top of our lobster tails. Packed with flavor. These are going to be so good for Father's Day. Break out your microplane and grate some lemon zest in there for a pop of freshness. That little bit of citrus is going to taste amazing. Going in with some fresh lemon juice as well. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients can be found in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Now that we got our butter out of the way, it's time to prep our friends here. So we got 4 beautiful lobster tails from our fish market. You definitely want to invest in some nice kitchen scissors for this. Make sure they're nice and sharp. We're going to cut down the back of the lobster tail until we get right to the tail part, as you see me doing right here. Once you've done that, you want to use your fingers and kind of crack open the shell a bit and start to kind of dislodge the meat from the shell. Be careful, you don't want to break the shell too much, but if it cracks a little bit, no big deal. There we go. This is kind of how they serve it at most restaurants or steakhouses, so there's a couple different ways to do this. This is one of my preferred ways. Once you've dislodged the lobster meat from the shell, you want to pull it out like so, and then place it right back on top of that shell for a beautiful presentation. Alright. Once you've done that to all of your lobster tails, you want to season this adequately with some all-purpose seasoning. That's a blend of salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. You can purchase my new all-purpose seasoning via the link in the description box or use whatever you got in the pantry. Now we're going down with a little bit of smoked paprika and some Old Bay. If you don't like smoked paprika, you can use regular paprika or you can use a little chili powder. It's really just there to add some color to the lobster tails. Once you've seasoned them to your liking, we're going to go ahead and preheat our oven to 400 degrees. And prep a baking sheet with a wire rack. I like to use the wire rack because it ensures that air can circulate around the lobster tails, ensuring that they cook evenly. Say it with me, guys, looking good. We're gonna pop those in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna make one of my favorite seafood dipping sauces, which is cocktail sauce. We're going down with a little ketchup here and some fresh, creamy horseradish. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients can be found in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Going in with a little worst word in the world sauce, about a teaspoon or so. There we go. And some hot sauce, whatever your favorite is, a little Louisiana hot sauce or Texas Pete is fine. A few dashes of that, a pinch of white sugar, and we're gonna give that a nice mix. I like mine pretty spicy, so I go a little heavy on the horseradish. If you want yours a little bit sweeter, you can go heavier on the ketchup. Nice and simple cocktail sauce, better than what you could get at the store. Gonna add just a little bit of lemon juice just to brighten things up a bit. and we're gonna place that in the refrigerator for a few minutes to let it chill. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys how to do a nice presentation for Father's Day. So we're gonna add a little bit of avocado oil to a skillet, slice the lemon in half and place them face down like so. Just a few little tips here to give you restaurant quality food right at home. There we go, got our lemons out of the way, we're gonna set that aside. Now for the final couple minutes in the oven, we're gonna take out the lobster tails and brush with that delicious garlic butter we made earlier. Definitely gonna be a little food porn here, guys. Brace yourself for a couple early money shots. Now for the final 3 to 4 minutes, we're gonna place this under the broiler in the oven. That's gonna help the lobster tails get nice and golden brown. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be good. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Here we go. Now it's time to plate these things up because I have got to get me a taste test. Oh my goodness. Let me know in the comments what you guys are making for Father's Day this year. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot. We got our lobster tails plated up beautifully with the fresh lemon. Oh man. Never have too much melted butter, guys. Going down with a little bit more of that might be overkill, but hey, this is entertainment. I'm definitely gonna eat it though. And there you have it, folks. Going down with a little bit of fresh parsley. We got our charred lemon, our cocktail sauce, a little garlic butter for dipping. Only thing left to do is see how it tastes. You can see it's cooked perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and dunk this right into the cocktail sauce and see what we got. Oh man, nothing like a perfectly cooked lobster tail with that delicious garlic butter and that homemade cocktail sauce. You guys are in for a treat this weekend. Let me know what you think in the comments. That's my recipe for lobster tails. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.